And now let's talk about the man who may have won the game today. I couldn't tell. I didn't get the official numbers in, but I think you may have won.
We'll go ahead and declare me winner.
Herbs and More, Dollar Tree Shopping Center over there. What are we talking about today, Seth?
All right, today, first off, we're going to talk about Ebola. Everybody seems
Do we really need to worry about that here?
Well, here's the deal. Everybody's scared of Ebola. If Ebola is coming to the United States, number one, your government allowed it. It's absolutely insane to have people traveling back and forth from a place that has a virus that is not here. So the only thing that we can do is go through the 4 steps of health. It doesn't matter what type of disorder you have, by the way. If you want to be healthy, there are 4 simple steps that you have to have. Number 1 is we have to have the raw materials necessary to rebuild. For instance, for a virus, you want your immune system to be boosted with like IS-3. You want your raw thymus to have your thymus gland functioning properly. You also want things like Terminator and colloidal silver there in case you do contract a virus. These things will help to clear things up as quickly as possible. Number 2 is we need to detoxify, get all the toxins out of the system. If your system is built up with crap, okay, then you have to get that out in order for everything to work properly. It's just the way the body works. Detox the lymphatic system and the entire body with MSM plus C, Vibrobics really helps. Number 3 is we need hormonal balance. You use hormones initiate every bit of growth in the body. The reason you go from a 6-pound baby to 150, 200 pounds is because of hormones. Hormones regenerate and initiate all that rebuilding. If they're not working properly, you don't rebuild. Okay, that's where your G factor comes in. That's where feminine factors and prostate protector and testo come in. Now, the last thing is movement. You have to move to initiate rebuilding. Think about it like this. If you put your arm in a cast for 3 months and then take it out, what happened to your arm? It withered because you did not use it. The same thing happens to your cartilage. The same thing happens to the entire body. With the immune system, it has to be tested and used with cardiovascular exercise and things like that for it to work the highest it can. Now, all right. I've ran into some things here lately, and I've heard a lot of people talking about drugs and drug abuse and things of that nature. So I'm going to go ahead and clear this up real quick. Can we all agree that methamphetamines are bad, right?
Yeah.
Everybody agree? What about children taking meth?
Terrible.
Probably not the best idea, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, because we know meth.
So far you're preaching to the choir. No offense, Dusty.
Meth causes what? Weight loss. It causes people not to be able.
All bad stuff.
Yeah, all bad stuff. You get insomnia. You lose your teeth. The whole 9 yards. Anybody know what Adderall is?
Oh yeah.
A legal form of.
All right, look. Write a piece of paper. Call it a prescription. Give it to somebody. They legalized meth. That's what it is. You have amphetamines, methamphetamines, you have ephedrine, all in the same categories of amphetamines that do the same thing in your body. Giving your children things like this isn't exactly the best idea. All right, what we need to do is give our children the raw materials their brain needs to function properly, like EFAs, pediatric, things like that. What about heroin?
There are alternatives that you can give your children.
Yes, exactly, that are non-stimulant, like a kid needs a stimulant. Anyway, what about heroin? Heroin bad?
Oh yeah.
Everybody think heroin bad?
Oh yeah.
So if you take heroin and you synthesize it, make a synthetic out of it, what do you get?
Synthetic
Legalized heroin.
Well, you get hydrocodone, oxycodone, Roxy's, you get legalized heroin. All right, so you go to the doc, you get your little piece of paper, and you can become a heroin addict for legally.
A lot of people do that.
All right.
What does that do to your body?
Basically, this is going to break down your liver. It's going to cause kidney malfunction. It's going to make you where you can't poop, like ever. But anyway, what you want to do is you use. There's 2 reasons for drugs. There's only 2. Number 1 is to kill things. If you want to kill things out of the body, if you get a staph infection, by all means, go to the doctor and get some antibiotics. Okay, doctors are good at killing stuff. They kill people all the time. All right. The second thing, and I get in a lot of trouble for this, so go ahead and get ready, Jamie.
The questions, the answers, the comments on this show are those of Seth Williams, not those necessarily endorsed by ownership or me of this television program or TV station.
But are still true.
Just covering.
All right.
So what you
the
got?
second thing that drugs are used for is recreation. Okay, now let me define
bored.
recreation.
Well, that ain't no.
Recreation in its truest form is meant to recreate something. All right, you have osteoarthritis.
Yeah, good time usually.
All right, yeah, you break your leg, let's say.
Until it wears
All right, so what you do is you use a painkiller to get over the pain while you recreate bone. If you have breathing disorders, then you use a drug temporarily while you recreate soft cell tissue so you can breathe right. Your government and pharmaceutical industry is corrupt. Oh, marijuana, illegal, right? Been illegal forever. Until they made it a prescription and made it where you can get it and the government can charge you money for it. They don't care about you. They never did.
Go by and see Seth in person at Herbs and More in the Dollar Tree Shopping Center.
10% off.
Bring your 10% off. Mention anything about the program today. Bring your prescriptions in there. Let Seth look at them.
Yep.
And if they got something that can help you, they will.
Try it.
Herbs and More. Take a break. Coming up next, Dusty, Alan, and Dee. You still here?
Daddy.
Yeah. Y'all hang on.
Gonna love me.